This story is called The Long Road to Oregon. In the spring of 1843, more than 800 pioneers began a journey from Independence, Missouri to Oregon City, Oregon. They had 120 wagons and 5,000 cattle. This was one of the first wagon trains to travel west on the Oregon Trail. Land of Promise. Life was very hard in Missouri in the 1800s. Bad weather caused crops to die. Businesses closed. As a result, many people could not find jobs. Americans wanted a more enjoyable life. They wanted to live in a place where the soil was richer and the weather was more agreeable and pleasant. The United States government was giving away free land to pioneers. So thousands of people traveled west to Oregon, a territory in the northwest part of the country. So here's the Oregon Trail. You can see it starts here in Independence, Missouri, and it goes all the way up here to Oregon City. Getting ready to go. Pioneers knew that emigration to Oregon would be difficult. The trip was more than 2,000 miles of dusty, bumpy trails and would take at least 5 months. The pioneers needed to be prepared. First, they gathered their cows and chickens. Then they packed many pounds of food, cooking pots, tools, and seeds. Covered wagons were the main form of transportation on the Oregon Trail. The wagons were stuffed with everything a family would need. There was little room for anything else. As a result, children left books, toys, and most of their clothes behind. A long, hard journey. Planning and packing took weeks. The first thing pioneer families did was hook a team of oxen up to their wagons. Oxen were dependable and strong and could pull the heavy vehicles. Next, the families joined other pioneer families. All the wagons traveling together formed a wagon train. The children and healthy adults walked. The sick or tired pioneers rode the uncomfortable wagons. Dirty water, sickness, and fierce dust storms made the journey challenging. Bad weather often made the trail impassable, but the pioneers were determined. As a result, they finally reached their new home in Oregon. A new life in Oregon. When the pioneers got to Oregon, they cleared land and built houses. Then they planted crops. As more immigrants arrived, towns grew. People opened stores and restaurants. Businesses boomed. The pioneers worked hard to make their new town successful. They had found a better life. Many people who lived in Oregon today are descendants of the brave pioneers who made the journey west from the 1840s to the 1800s or 1880s. They appreciate their family members' hard work and courage, and they are grateful for the Oregon Trail. Learn your history. History is the study of people and events from the past. It's important to know our country's past. Learning about the history helps us appreciate our country and the people who helped build it. One fun way to learn about history is by reading the stories of the brave people who lived it. You can read diaries of pioneers on the Oregon Trail or biographies of explorers. These can be more exciting and inspiring than a movie or a television show. And that is the story today. Thanks for reading. If you want to read it on your own, check it out. Or if you want to hear the story again, just push the rewind button to go back